This is Santa Maria Novella. It just opened again this week after being closed since October. There's Giotto's Crucifix. I'm just about the only person in here. Maybe the only person. Yeah, it's just me and the Masaccio and the Giotto and the Ghirlandaio. So let's look at the Masaccio for a moment. All art lovers will be happy to know everything's still here. Still be here after COVID is gone. Each one of these big gold framed paintings is covering a fresco from like the 14th century, 14th or 15th century. And at least once a month they move the paintings out. I'll try to get here with my vlog to show that. There's a beautiful Annunciation down here on the entrance wall. Love this painting. I love the scene of the Annunciation in Christian art. Annunciation by Pietro di Miniato. The crush is still up. Today is January 22nd. Santa Maria Novella, crush scene. And here I am in the beautiful church all by myself. Here's information about the church and the convent and a map. I love the fact that they have the Duomo represented on the high altar of this beautiful basilica. Okay, so we're going to go and look at frescoes now. Here we have the Cappella Bardi, the chapel, Bardi Chapel. Ooh, let's see if I can get this in focus. Frescoes, scenes from the life of St. Gregory the Great, second half of the 14th century. So they were painted after the Black Death in 1348. So let's have a look. Starting on this wall. I can't get in any further right now. They've got it blocked off. And then the painting over the altar never has anything to do with the frescoes. It's another religious scene, one of a million, but the frescoes are unique. Gorgeous. The next chapel over is the chapel of Filippo Strozzi, and it was painted, as you can see here, Filippo Lippi painted it in the late 15th century. And here's the English description. And now let's look at the frescoes. Again, I can't get inside because of it's roped off. The stained glass window, which you really can't see any light coming through, was designed by Filippo Lippi and represents the Virgin with Child and St. John the Evangelist and St. Philip. Filippo Lippi with Bernardo di Francesco and Jacopo di Francesco, done in around 1492. Too bad you can't see it with light coming through it. But there's the other wall of the chapel. It's beautiful, really beautiful. High Renaissance style. I'm entering the Tornabuoni Chapel now, and this sign tells me that only 4 people can come in at one time due to COVID. But I don't have to worry because I'm the only person here. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, so let's start here. These frescoes are some of the most beautiful in Florence, and they were painted by Ghirlandaio in the Quattrocento and by him in his studio. So I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to let you look. I am going to talk here. I love, love, love this fresco. I love this scene. There's the donor. There's the Annunciation above. Stained glass windows. Again, can't see it with light coming through. And then the frescoes on the opposite wall. Well, first there's the patron's wife, Mrs. Strozzi. And the meeting, I think this is the meeting at the Golden Gate. I don't know my Bible stories as well as I should for an art historian, but I think that's what it is. And then this one is beautiful. And this one is really interesting historically because of the people who are represented in this fresco and the costumes they're wearing. And then there's a beautiful nativity scene up above too. Okay, I gotta end this. One last look at this chapel, the ceiling frescoes.